Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. Currently staying in a beautiful hotel. Well, it's like a beautiful luxury resort, but I'll talk about it another time. You can see on my Instagram if you want to check it out. I want to show you an RWA project. Has huge potential to be. It's a low cap, could potentially come a blue chip, multi-billion-dollar project. I think it will do, and I put my money where my mouth is. Is it sounding interesting? Drop that like and subscribe. This is what I'm talking about. Propy. Now, when it comes to RWA projects, which stands for real world assets, you have to make sure that you're getting in the right ones. And when I think about the world today and all of the types of like real world assets that there are, because property's one, you got things like gold. These are all types of real world assets. And when you see the crypto space, people are talking RWA all over the place. Which one is the strongest? I think if you focus your attention on real estate, you have mass potential to make massive gains, because real estate for me is by far the most important thing. That's our lives. That's like how we live. The reason we're able to go to these nice hotels and stuff is because of real estate property. The reason, you imagine if you lose your house, okay, you've got some gold in there, but if you lose your house, that disrupts your whole life. And you have to take your gold and sell the gold block. Property is by far the best RWA asset out there, period. I don't care what anyone says, because real estate is the hottest. $7 trillion in it, or something like that, or more than that. Let's just have a quick look online. How much is real estate market cap? Don't they have... let's have a quick look. Hold on, in dollars. Like I spelled market cap wrong. Market cap in dollars. Does it say the global? Let's do the global market. What's this? Here we go. Look, this says 2021. According to the Savalis research, the global value of real estate reached $326 trillion. So when I show you Propy is about to disrupt a $300 trillion space, whereas gold is worth $7 trillion. I think it's something like that, I'm sure, from when I last checked. Something like that. So real estate really is the mother of all RWA, like real world assets. Right? This is it. So for me, and there's no other cryptocurrency project right now in the crypto space that is doing it like Propy. Propy is so damn popular. You've got big entities like Grant Cardone. If you don't know, go check him out. I think I sent your surname right. He just listed one of his properties over here for $42 million on Propy. You best believe. I can't find it. It's here somewhere. Here we go. 42. I might buy it. This is Ocean Boulevard. It sounds nice. So the fact that you're getting big heads, right, and he's part of a hedge firm, private equity hedge firm, manages over $4.5 billion worth. The fact that you're getting these kind of people coming in and checking out Propy, using it, it shows me the long-term potential that this has for a project. Now, when it comes to your portfolio, highly recommend you diversify. Highly recommend you have some good RWA projects, especially dealing in real estate, because I'm telling you now, might be quiet and dead now for real estate in crypto, but at some point it's going to come along. And I want to get in early. Matter of fact, shout out to patrons, because if you look at the price right now, and I'm saying shout out to them if you got in, right? And the viewers of the channel, shout out to you as well if you've been watching my channel, because right now it's sitting at 124. This shot up to almost, what is it? $3.76, but we were buying it here. Look, this was my buy alert right back June 7th of 2023. Over a year ago, and we were buying this at 32 cents. And my biggest regret when I made this buy alert is that I didn't buy enough. I said I'm buying a nice bag of Propy. I wish I bought more, because this is proven to be a decent project. Now using AI to make transactions smooth and secure, this is literally taking its, like, you don't see, what's it called? A right move. Or, in the UK, Fox and Sons, whatever it is, you don't see them using AI. I haven't seen it, and if you have, show me. This is taking it to a whole new level. So it's using AI as well, which is good. It's advancing itself. So I've got burp action But this was a good buy, 32 cents a piece. If we look back at June 7th or whatever it was, that's right here. No, hold on, that's August. Go back a bit, in June. You can't see it. It comes off the page. You can't see it. It's further back. But we were buying it right down here is what I was saying. Like, it's really these sort of prices, like 32 cents. What's this? That is about 32 cents, something around here. To what it's gone to, but now it's come down. It's pulled back. $1 could still be a good buy for this. $1.24. I actually bought some. Patrons, you saw buy alert. I'm stacking up because I think, look at this, 100 million tokens in supply. You won't get any more than 100 million tokens. Off the top of my head, and I know they do different things, but we're talking supply because you can get a good estimate of how well or how high a coin's price can go based on the type of supply that it has. So off the top of my head, I know Ethereum has about 120 million in supply. This has 100 million. Let's just take a look at ETH. And I know they do different things. I know it's a layer one and everything else. But I'm talking about the supply. 120 million, look, 306. If Propy goes to a 360 billion market cap in the future, you just don't know. Maybe from the trillions of dollars that's in the real estate, it could flood into the crypto, it could flood into Propy. You could see 360 billion one day in the future, maybe 10, 15 years from now, who knows? Maybe next week. You just don't know, right? But if it did, these are the kind of prices you would be looking at for Propy. You'd be $1,000 for one coin. I remember seeing Ethereum about $3, $4, I'm sure, right back here, flipping 2015. I just left it and do nothing. 2016. Yeah. Just flipping ignored it. No. I was buying huge amounts of this, me and my mum. I promise you, we were buying huge amounts of this. But when we was buying like I say huge amounts. Back then, $200-300 worth, that was a lot of flipping ETH. But we were swapping it for XRP and all these other coins because back then, you couldn't just buy crypto with your card. You had to buy Ethereum or Bitcoin and then you swap it for, remember that? Have you been here since then? You know, right? So just so much Ethereum just flooded through my hands. I should have kept hold of it. So now I'm looking at Propy thinking, okay, this has a similar supply. I'm keeping hold of this. I'm just going to sit back and wait. Let me top up. I hope it falls more. Like I really do. I hope it comes down here. I don't know if it's going to, which is why I decided to buy some more. But if it does, it gives me that chance to really stack up. Because for a real estate project, this is on fire. This is it right here. And this closure just right here, him listing a property says it all for me. 1.1 million followers. I'm pretty sure he's going to keep talking about this, about how his property's over here. Come check it out. Come grab it. Now you can do many different types of things with Propy, right? So for those that are new, this is basically a place where you can buy and sell your property. You buy it in crypto, sell it in crypto. It's powerful. Choose which crypto you like. Do you want to sell it in USDT? Do you want to sell it in Bitcoin? Do you want to sell it in Ethereum? Whatever you want. You can sell it in dollars as well if you want, or whichever type of euros, but it's powerful. And I think they're also going to be dropping them as NFTs is what I really liked as well. Sell as an NFT. This is your future, guys. In the future, and I remember, shout out to you, bruv, Chris, if you're watching. Is it Chris? Yeah. I remember talking to a real estate investor, or a real estate seller, and we were talking about this stuff. We were talking about properties and where it's going in the future. And in the future, this is it. This is where NFTs are going to be, where property is going to be. You're going to be able to just buy it in the form of an NFT. You click it, buy it, done. You own the deed. And then you can just sell the NFT if you want, the entire house. This is it right here. This is your future. Now, it might take time to come and progress and for the rest of the world to adopt it and the countries to get used to it, but this is it right here. So, and the fact that they're getting on top of this, you come and read it in your own time. I'm not going to go through all of it. I'm just showing you why I'm investing in this. So this video breaks down how AI can help with the transactions and make it more secure and everything else. I like it. I've been looking into it. They got title escrows here, quickly and securely close with confidence. So sometimes when you buy a property or something like that, we use solicitors to do the payment. And I guess in some sense, if you've bought property, right? If you buy a property, you don't just hand it straight to the other owner. You need to have a middle party involved. So your solicitor counts as your escrow. So I would send the money to my solicitor. That's the escrow. They're holding it to send it to their solicitor, his escrow or her escrow, and then once everything's finalized and signed, it gets handed over. And that's important to have, but that's hard to do without the solicitors. Well, at least it was until now. Propy makes it simple. You have an escrow in the middle that you can take your property, you can buy a property, your money sits in the middle until everything's done and dusted and everything's complete, you're happy on both ends, then the payment gets released, then you get your keys. It's really powerful. So yeah, I'm excited for this. I think long term, this is going to have massive potential when you start seeing more properties listed on this and people can just come on, connect your MetaMask, buy a property within seconds, you own it. It's mad. No more having to wait for solicitors, because there's it depends what type of property you buy. Sometimes you can be caught up in a chain, meaning that you might have to wait for the next person to sell their property. That person has to wait for other people to move out, and then they're waiting for other people to sell sometimes you get caught up in that. But in most cases, you might be lucky enough to just buy a property where there's no chain attached, where no one's waiting for another person to move out and to do this and to do that. And it's just simple. But this makes it simple. And I like the way this looks. So I'm very excited for this project going forward. And I think it's going to be a big baller, a big mover. Seriously. So right now, 71 million market cap. What was we buying at, patrons, on the very first? If you was around, shout out to you. Like I said, on the very first buy, we were buying it at an 18 million market cap. I wish I bought more. Well, I've got more now. I'm hoping it falls so I can buy more, because this, of all of them, could be a massive opportunity. Look, it was down 93%. What am I for? 123 fully diluted. 10x puts this at a 714 million market cap. At that point, fully diluted, it'd be 1.2 billion. 100x puts this at a $7 billion market cap. I think it can do it. I think it can do more than that. I think we're probably looking at a 500x cryptocurrency project here. And it might take time to evolve to that. But when you're talking $326 trillion, and that was in 2020, I want to know what the most up-to-date one is for 2024. Let's have a look. 2024. How much money is in this? What? No! The real estate market worldwide is expected to reach a staggering of $637 trillion. By 2024, we're in 2024. Please. Now, let me really open your mind, because 10% is $63 trillion. Hear me out. 10% is 63 trillion. 1% of all of the property in the world is $6.3 trillion. 0.1% is $630 billion. I'm saying half of that. So 0.005% is about 300 and maybe $16 trillion. Now, when I said to you, if it went to something like where Ethereum is about 300, sorry, I'm saying trillion, billion. So 0.005% is 300 and something, about $316 billion. That's basically 0.005 of all of the real estate if Propy can grab that and suck that in, which I think it can, because there's no others on the crypto space that's doing it like it is right now. This is a big mover in the future, I'm telling you. And if it takes just 0.005% of all of the money that's circulating in real estate and it comes over to Propy, it's going to sit on a $316-ish billion market cap. I keep wanting to say trillion. I hope I'm opening your eyes to this, because this is why I'm doing it. This is why I'm investing now. And I want to stack up, because the best sort of real world asset you can get into is one that deals with property. And this is it at its finest. So I just wanted to share my thoughts on this. I do like RWA projects. I look into them all the time. I invest here and there. I share a few here and there. I've been mainly focusing on, the AI gaming and memes, because that was hot. Maybe if RWA blows up, you will see this move. And if you're well positioned like I'm trying to be, you're going to be smiling. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to leave it here. Was it helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe. This was not sponsored. I'm just doing what I think is right in the crypto space for myself. And I want to be on top of my game. Make sure I'm well diverse in, you know, all my portfolio and anything else. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If you want to become a Patreon and don't miss projects, opportunities like this, because this was a buy alert, we bought at 32 cents. If you don't want to miss that, become a Patreon. The link is in the info section. Click it. Highly recommend you come check me out. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. Let me grab it up. It unlocks all the posts. You'll see when I'm buying, selling, staking, property in, anything in. Right here, look, this one here, if you can afford it. And if you've got a little bit more money to play with and you want to come check me out some more, or the people in my community, VIP Telegram group, it's the CEO tier, gives you access to the VIP Telegram group. You are super alerted. It wouldn't surprise me if this got shared in my group at tiny prices, because in my group it never sleeps. Over 800 patrons in the VIP group, constantly sharing great projects, smart investors that understand trends, millionaires in the group that know how to make more money. Come check it out. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers. Never be defeated.